So today we're going to make Oreo cheesecake, and it's non-baked, so it goes into the fridge, so we don't bake this one. So what we're going to do is you just need just a slice tray like this, as long as it's like, you know, 2 centimeters here, about 28-30 that way centimeters. Okay, so what we've got in this bowl here that we've already got ready is crushed up Oreos. So we've got 2 packets of these. You can use any flavour you want, but we've just used chocolate for the bottom. And we also have some butter here, and that's 100 grams. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix the butter with the Oreos. So if you can do that, Lucas, there's a spoon, and I'll put all that in there and mix that. And then we're going to place it and press it all into the tray once we mix all that together. That's it. Now I'm just grabbing a fork because then we'll press it down into the tray, and then we'll pop that in the fridge, and then we'll start doing the cheesecake. All right, that's perfect. So do you want me to have a big of a mix there? All right, there you go. Got to get this done while it's still a little bit hot. And we'll put that in the bottom. There we go. So I'll put this in the bottom. You don't have to use the paper if you don't want. You can just butter and then put paper around the side. But I find it a lot easier to actually put the butter, the paper in instead of the butter, because it's easy. Then you can lift it up and nothing breaks. So put that all in there. You're going to put that side for me down, and I'm just going to spread all the Oreos out, because this is the base that we're going to put the cheesecake on. All right, so it's got to cover the whole lot. All right, we can't miss any of those spots. Get over there, yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my fingers now, because that will work a lot easier. It will stop any gaps. There we go. Okay, do you want to lift that up, Lukey, and show them a little bit, if they can see that? There we go, not too much because it might slide. Alright, just like that, if you can see that in there. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge, and then we're going to come back to the next step. Okay, the next step, Lucas, is can you put the cream cheese on? So we'll pop this down. Pop that down. Do you want to go at the back and put that in for me? So put that in the fridge at the back. So we're just going to pop that at the back in the fridge. So I've got one in the fridge. Sorry, you can't see me there. I've got an actual fridge at the back too. So just place that in so it sits, in the fridge, So in here, we've got cream cheese. So we need 2 of these, 2 blocks. They're $2.50 each. So that's 500, so you need grams. So we've done that there. Okay, where that's going, we've got to add some stuff. I've got a 1/4 cup, and I'm going to put some boiling water in that. We need that for the gelatine. Alright. Put that out there. Okay, with the gelatine, I actually need 1 tablespoon. I'll turn that off so you can hear me. So just a tablespoon of the gelatine. I've just got to open this, it's new. So that in. I'll give this to you and you can mix that in there into that little water gently. Just mix it around. Okay, while he does that, we'll put the next ingredients in. So we've got the cream cheese. So what we want to do next is we also want to add the sugar. So we've also got sugar here as well. We've already got this already, and that's just half a cup of sugar that we're adding there. So I'll put that in there. And we'll mix that. Okay, we also want to add some vanilla in there as well. So vanilla, I'll just make sure that I'm putting the right amount in there. We need 1 teaspoon, so 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we'll put that in there. Nicely mixed. Let me mix that. What you can do is open the cream for me. So we're actually, with the cream, we're actually putting in 300 grams. So just break that off. Yep, tear it around. And just add that gently to, that's on there. Okay, I'm just trying to get this gelatine to get working in the water. Are we going there? Yep. I'll keep that. Okay, I'll turn that off so you can hear me. So 300 grams in there. So start pouring that in, just half of it. You've done half. All right, let's turn that on. Give that a bit of a mix before we add the next lot in there. So it's starting to work in here, getting all this done here. Going everywhere, but I am making a mess. So we'll stop that again, and would you like to add the other half? All right, so let's turn that back on. So all the cream's in there now. We're going to get that nice and fluffy and working together, and we're all, oops, now I've just spilled all the gelatine. That's okay. That's what we're going to do. So we'll just make another lot. It was a bit lumpy, so it wasn't working. So I think I just need to turn the kettle on a bit more and get a bit more hotter. So you want to turn the kettle on for me? So we'll stop that, and I'll come back and we'll make the gelatine, and then we'll put it all together. Back again. I just thought I'd do that. So I've done the gelatine. So what I did is put 1 big tablespoon, just one of these if you're not quite sure, just a tablespoon, okay, of gelatine. Make sure it's very hot and mix it, and then becomes like a jelly. All right, I've already whipped everything together. So what we're going to do is add the gelatine to it. So I'm going to turn this on and make sure it's cool, make sure it's not too hot. Mix that through. Like that, turn that on. Alright, we want that to mix all the way through. So we've also got some cut up. I'll just finish this and then I'll talk, just so you can hear me. So I'll mix that quite well. Alright, so we also got some Oreos here, and that's 1 packet, isn't it, that we crushed up? Yep. Alright, so I'm just going to take this off now. Alright, do you want to put all the Oreos in there? And we can use that spoon and mix it through. Okay. I also, when I crushed all the Oreos up for the bottom for the base. I also just kept a couple extra, just so when we decorate it, I've got also a couple of the bottoms different colour, because I've also got the cream ones here as well. So just to change it up. Okay, we've done that. So we also have some flakes. So we're also going to pop some flakes into here as well and mix it up. So while I get the flakes ready, would you like to go outside and get the base? It should be ready now. It only takes, what, about 15 minutes we had it in there?
Yep.
About 15 minutes, doesn't take very long, because all of it will set overnight. So you want to get all this ready so you've got it for the next day. Gelatine, what that does is just hold it all together and combines it. You don't want to put too much in it, because you don't want it like, you know, really, really thick you can't eat it. You just want it just slightly, just to keep it all together. So I put, they're just only small ones. You can put as much as you like in there. I'll probably put maybe 4 in there, because then that's like, you know, 1.5 flakes. So I just crumbled that all the way through. And then Lucas can bring the tray back here and pop it up here for us. I'll move this. You can pop it up there. Yep, and we've got 2 more to go in there. Would you like to open one and crush? That's good, showing that. I'll leave that rest for the top. So as you can see, it's quite firm. So I'll crush this one up too. There we go. There you go, and crumble it with your fingers as good as you can, doesn't have to be full on. And then we're just going to mix it through. Yep, perfect. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is, can you see if we've got the white spatula thing in there? Yep. I'm going to pop this on here. Lucas is going to spread it out for me as good as he can. Yeah, even it all out for us. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it touches the paper, because it will come off the paper. So I'm just going to get it all in there. Move that away so you can see, and I'll get this little bit together. It's a lot of work making fresh cheesecake, but it's really worth it and it tastes delicious. So, alright, got it going there. Do you want me to get in there now? Give it a good old spread. Alright, so we'll just make sure this is even. Perfect. Because we want it right up to the tray as possible and as smooth, so it's sort of even. I mean, once you decorate it, you're not going to see all that anyway, because we're going to put all Oreos all over it and flakes and all that. But as good as that will be fine. So I'll show you that. We're just going to pop this in overnight, and the next day we will have it decorated and you'll see the result. So hopefully you like this. Give it a go. Yes, it's a bit confusing because there's a lot going on. If you have any questions, please just ask, and we'll answer them, won't we?
Yeah.
All right, see you soon. So we've got the cheesecake in the fridge. We've had that overnight. So we're going to grab that out. There you go, it's all set. Sometimes cheesecakes won't set. You haven't put enough gelatine in. Sometimes it could have a bit more fluid in the cream. So don't go, oh my God, I've wrecked this. Let's put it in the bin. What you do is, like everything, you buy cheesecakes in the freezer. So pop it in the freezer for like an hour or so if it's too soft, and it will come out nice and firm. And you know, the time you cut it up, it's a little bit defrosted. That's what you want. So it's a perfect way to go. All right, so this is perfect. So what I'm going to do is put the cheesecake here, and Lucas is going to get some flakes ready. He's going to crush up some Oreos, and we've got to pull them here that we saved from the other Oreo packet. It's just that one's got the creamy in it, and that's got the chocolate in it. Okay, in this bowl I've got 180 grams of chocolate in here. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave while he cuts that up, because we need that melted so we can put that on the top so we can decorate everything. So I can't tell you how long to put it in the microwave. Just keep checking it until it's melted. Everyone's microwave's different. So just keep an eye on it. You know, you can put it in there for a minute or half a minute, then check it. It's up to you. Once that comes out, I'm just going to add some oil to it, just a tablespoon of oil for it to mix. What it is, it breaks up the chocolate a bit, makes it a little bit glossy as well. So I'll open this packet for you, Lucas. You can get that all ready, because we have to be quick once we put the chocolate on, because this is cold, it probably set quite quickly. So this is our first trial making this one. I've made other cheesecakes before, but we've never made an Oreo one before, have we, Lucas?
Yeah.
So give it a go. Don't be scared. Like I said, if something happens to you, don't chuck it out. It's not because the ingredients is off. It's just sometimes it does just not set. It happens to everyone. So just chuck it in the freezer before, you know, you have your party, and no one will know any difference. All right, I'm just going to check this to see if it's melted. Just a bit longer. Usually I do it on the stove in a frying pan, but I'm going to give this a go, so hopefully it works out. Like I said, it's the first go of making this one, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, let's have a look again. Right, as you can see, it's starting to melt there. We'll just mix it, because sometimes that's all it needs, is just a bit of a stir as well, because, you know, like everything, if you don't stir it, you're still going to have lumps in it. So I think I'm going to put that just in it just a bit more longer, because some of those aren't quite melted. But, you know, we're making Oreo cake, but if you don't want to put biscuits and Oreo on top, you can put whatever you want. There's so much stuff that you can put on top. Even Mars bars grated on it would be absolutely beautiful. And even koala bears with caramel, that'd be nice, wouldn't it, to give that a bit of a go. So I'm just going to get this out and have a look again. Give that a stir. Oh, yep, there we go. So that's what we want, all melted. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is, can you give me another tablespoon out? Yep, there we go. So I'm just going to add this to the chocolate. There you go. You don't have to add it, but it is better, because it will set perfect on there. It's like anything, like you can put a bit of cream in it, things like that, if you want, like a, you know, but honestly this is perfect. All right, so I'm going to bring this over. Are we all ready? Because once we put this on, we have to be very quick, because this is cold and it probably set quick. So crushed up some of these flakes. Yeah, just give it a, yep. We can crumble it anyway, can't we? Can you also get that spatula out quickly, so we can spread this over? Because so I don't want to. There we go. It's working out anyway, so that's good. But you know, like everything, let's see if I can spread it. Oh yeah, perfect. I wasn't sure if it would spread. Now this is setting quite quickly, so we have to be really quick. I can see that. There you go, all to the edges, because otherwise all that won't stick. So we want it to stick to the chocolate. All right, start decorating it, Lucas, because otherwise it's not going to stick. Okay, so let's stick some Oreos on it. Let's go crazy. You can never go wrong. There we go, look at that. Break up some Oreos. Yeah, put some of those flakes on. Oh, look at that. You can also put big hunks of flake on. You don't want it all little, because you want it chunky. You want it looking nice. All right, how are we going there? Probably don't need all of that, do we? But, oh, am I in your way there? Just tell Mum, get out the way, I can't see. Look at that. So we break one of these flakes up a bit. We'll leave big hunks on there. It's always nice to have. We all like flakes. I love flakes. Do you like flakes, Lukey?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So I think that's pretty chocolates, don't you? We'll just put some more Oreos on it. Yeah. Make them stand up a bit. Yep. Can never go wrong. There we go. Now we're going to have to get this in, because I think this cheesecake's melting underneath. So, and I'll just sprinkle this little bit on. Just to give that last decoration. There you go. There's the result. If you can see all that. I'm going to quickly pop this in before it melts, and I'll be back. Okay, so please give it a go. It is pretty simple, isn't it, Lukey?
Yeah.
But don't be scared. If it doesn't work, like I said, put it in the freezer. There's options to fix it. All right, please follow us. Anything you want to say?
No.
Enjoy your cheesecake if you make one.